She tried to cut him in half. He caught the blade one-handed. Now you'll see why that was a mistake. They gathered at the edge of the crimson sandpit. Alien warriors in heavy armor, their bioluminescent eyes glowing like tiny stars. Above them, massive spires of carved obsidian reached toward a violet sky, casting long shadows over the arena. This was Valari Prime, a place where blood was currency and respect was earned blade first. The human shouldn't have been there. His name was Corinvale, a lone soldier from a war Earth had already lost. Most humans had either been wiped out or taken as prisoners, scattered across a dozen alien territories. But Corin wasn't like the others. He didn't come to beg. He came to fight. Across from him stood Commander Savraka, champion of the Valari pits. Over 7 feet tall, with armor plates growing from her shoulders like jagged wings, and a sword nearly as long as Corin was tall. Savraka had never been defeated in single combat. The Valari elite had expected him to tremble, to panic, to fall to his knees like the others had. But Corin just stood still, arms bare, cloak fluttering, no weapon in hand. Savraka sneered. No blade, no armor. You insult me, human. Corin tilted his head, thought it'd be rude to bring a weapon to your funeral. The crowd growled in unison, their alien voices buzzing like broken engines. A warrior behind Savraka laughed, then stopped when she raised her sword. No more words, she said. She charged like a bolt of war. The sound of her blade slicing through the air was deafening. She brought it down in a brutal, two-handed arc meant to cleave the human clean in half. And then he caught it, one hand. Metal screamed as his fingers gripped the blade mid-strike. Sparks flew from the friction. Savraka's eyes widened in disbelief as her momentum halted instantly. Corin's gaze never left hers. Now, he said, his voice quiet but unshakable, you'll see why that was a mistake. With a sharp twist, he wrenched the blade from her grip and hurled it into the sand. The impact sent a shock wave rippling across the arena. Gasps filled the stands. Some stood. Others backed away in confusion. Savraka took a step back. That's not possible, she growled. You're human. Not anymore, he said, stepping forward. You took everything from us. Families, cities, our skies. But we learned from it. Learned what? She snarled. Corin cracked his neck. How to turn pain into power. He moved like a ghost. One moment, he was standing. The next, his fist slammed into her chest plate, denting it with thunderous clang. She flew backward and hit the sand, coughing, stunned. Before she could rise, Corin was already at her side. He didn't need a sword. He was a weapon. Savraka growled and launched herself back at him with a roar. Her claws extended from her gauntlets, slicing through the air in a flurry of deadly strikes. He dodged each one with terrifying ease. Too slow, he said, parrying with nothing but forearms and palms. Then he struck, a palm to the chin, a knee to the gut, and a final spinning kick to the ribs. Savraka collapsed in a heap. The crowd was dead silent. The Valari had ruled the known systems for centuries. And yet here was a human, dirty, unarmed, breathing heavily but standing tall, who had defeated their champion in under a minute. She coughed, trying to rise. Blood leaked from the edge of her lip. Finish it, she rasped. I won't beg. Corin stepped over her, grabbing the hilt of her fallen sword. He held it for a moment, then plunged it into the sand beside her head. I didn't come here to kill you, he said. I came here to leave a message. Savraka looked up at him, breathing hard. Corin turned to the silent crowd. You think humans are broken, easy to conquer. You thought wrong. We're still here, and we remember everything you did. He raised his voice. You call yourselves warriors? Then tell your generals this. I'm coming, and I'm bringing the storm. He walked out of the arena without another word, leaving behind stunned silence, a broken champion, and a shattered legend. Hours later, high above the pit, in the command tower, General Jurith of the Valari elite watched the footage replay. Again and again. "What is he?" one of his advisors asked, voice trembling. The general's eyes narrowed. "Not what?" he said. "Who?" He turned off the display. "Find him. If he survives, others will follow."